tell these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka your Sultan of Sexy. You know where the best be. It's me, can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. What's going on, y'all? We back at it for another MC Abdul reaction video. This is called the Pen and the Sword official video. This is a request. I feel like, yeah, a few of y'all requested it. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and make sure I get this up. And I promised one of y'all that I would get this up soon as possible. So we about to go ahead and check this mug out. Like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button. All right. Let's go, sir. That's a fact. That is a full-blown fact, because there's so many people that still to this day think that because of how they look or how much money they got or what have you, they still feel like they're bigger and better than other people. And I just don't understand that. Because when we're all gone, we all gonna be born and die, and it's just what separates us other than man-made things like social class, and like it's like nothing separates us. It's like I don't understand why people try so hard to put themselves above another person. Like, why do you try so hard to make yourself better than another person? Is it an insecurity thing? Is it a power struggle thing to make you feel like you're doing something? People try so hard to make themselves feel like they're better than another person. I just don't understand why. But anyway.
Save the world, inshallah. Education is not just some privilege or right that every child deserves. Is God-given, that right come under threat. It must be defended. You think Allah will see what you're doing to his children? Who's been held accountable? Who's in charge, mister? These kids ain't got nothing to do with y'all business. You should be building more schools in our prisons. They bomb the same, even make news in y'all city. He could have been a scholar. He dealing with different problems.
This video is fire, and it was something he said. Where is it? I'm gonna bring it back. Where is it? He said something about like you think that that Allah or God doesn't see what you're doing, and it's like the thing is like you gonna reap what you sow. At some point you gonna answer for what you do. We all gonna have to answer for it. We all gonna have to answer for what it is that we do. It don't matter what your faith system is. We all gonna have to answer for it. Whether it's gonna be, you gonna reap what you sow while you here, but at the same time, you gonna have to answer for it too later on. It's like we all are gonna have to do that. We're all gonna have to do it. But the thing is like, why put yourself in? It's like, why would you put yourself in a situation where you're literally almost about to like wipe out a whole group of people? Like, I just don't understand. What do you personally gain from that? I just don't understand it. Maybe it's something I don't fully get. Maybe it's some information I have not been exposed to, but it's like, what do you gain from everything that y'all are doing in this to these people? What do you gain from that? What do you gain from that? I just don't get it.
God-given, that right come under threat. It must be defended. You think Allah will see what you're doing to his children?
Hey.
Who's been held accountable? Who's in charge, mister? These kids ain't got nothing to do with y'all business.
Right.
You should be building more schools in our prisons. They bomb the same, even make news in y'all city. He could have been a scholar. He dealing with different problems. Missile hit his home and crushed and killed his barber. We should be playing soccer or meeting up by lockers. He wanted to be a doctor, but he don't have those options. I remind him that the pen is greater than the sword. I remind him every time it's greater than the sword. Education we defend is gonna save the world. I'm dreaming we coming together to save the world. I remind him that the pen is greater than the sword. Don't stop trying, we all humans in God's eyes. Education we defend is gonna save the world. Save the world, save the world. Yeah. motivation has been activated. It's not random, it's intentional, it's calculated. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't aggravated. I ain't smiling cause I ain't happy. Know how many times I pray for peace and peace ain't happen. Still get on my rug and pray for peace, still gotta take actions. People held responsible for their actions. Until then, we gotta stay active. We need change, that change needs to be data-driven, accurate, comprehensive. And since we the victims, we deserve a voice in day-to-day decisions. And we can dig these generations out these grave conditions. I remind them that the pen is greater than the sword. Remind them every time it's greater than the sword. Education we defend is gonna save the world. Dreaming we unite together, save the world. I remind them that the pen is greater than the sword. Don't stop trying, we all humans in God's eyes. Education we defend is gonna save the world. Save the world, save the world, inshallah.
Come on now, boy. Come on, boy. All right, that's the end of that video. Now, I ain't gonna lie. No matter what we all believe in, whatever we call God, this, that, and the third, one thing that we can agree on is we need to come together and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? We all need to come together, pray, and understand that God sees everything and God is gonna come through. I don't know when and I don't know how, but I know God gonna come through. Because like he said, God see everything. God know what's going on. And at the end of the day, you gonna have to answer for what you do, and you gonna have to, it's like, it's one of them things like, are you gonna like, I don't know, it's just one of them things like, as far as like world leaders, is like, are you gonna continue to do what you do? And you think you not gonna feel nothing? You think you not gonna get nothing? Because me personally, it's like, I personally don't. I think it was a low key reaction video we just recently did, and it made me be like, it was Genocide Joe, and I was like, bro, how can you? So I think one of the lines was in the song that was like, how can you sleep at night knowing everything that you do? And I think that's my biggest question for any like world leader that is the cause of everything that's going on. How can you sleep? Like, can you really sleep knowing that your choices, your decisions are part of this? I'm like I said, maybe it's certain things I don't know and I don't understand, but I couldn't be a world leader and be like, you know what? I can sleep at night knowing I did this. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I caused this. You know what I'm saying? And I could have stopped it. And it's just like, what do you gain from it? Like, what do you gain from doing all this stuff? And I ain't gonna lie, I remember somebody said in my comment section, like, reacting to bro is gonna get me shadow banned or something like that. Bro, I ain't worried about that at this point. That's not even a thing at this point. Because at the end of the day, bro, right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. Whether I know everything that's going on or I know a little bit, at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, bro, whether you shadow ban me or not, you're still, folks, it's a fact. You're gonna have to eventually reap what you sow. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and know, dag, I let this go down. My choices is the reason this stuff is going on. It is what it is, bro. You have to sleep knowing this. Like, I feel like this would just cause me nightmares all day. I ain't even gonna lie. And I would be looking over my shoulder every 5 minutes. Like, it's just, for me, I couldn't make a decision like this knowing that I have to look over my shoulder all day. You get what I mean? But I don't know. That's just what I think. Like I said, I don't know everything, and I don't profess to know everything. But like I said, I know God gonna come through. I don't know how, and I don't know when. That's his thing. I'm just a messenger. I know he gonna come through. It's just a matter of when and how. But again, prayers still up for y'all over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I can do. That's all I can do. And I'm gonna continue to give bro his shine on my channel. If that helps, cool. But I'm thinking about her though. Peace, easy, baby. Love y'all.